Hello, it is Mary Rose Wildfire Maguire, and I am going to be doing just this quick little video if you are thinking about writing a book. And what I wanted to do is cover some of the concerns that people have that hold them back. I have worked with a lot of different people on writing a book, and some people have all the desire in the world to want to write a book, but then they don't finish it or they don't get started. And I'm always wondering why. What is holding people back? So I'm going to name three of the most common reasons that people either don't get started writing a book or they don't finish it. And you can see if this applies to you. And if so, hopefully I'll give you some things to think about. So the number one reason is they're worried about what people will think. And whenever you're putting yourself out there, a lot of times it's very easy to wonder, oh no, who is going to approve of what I do? Who is going to disapprove? Who is going to think I'm out to lunch for even saying this? And the bottom line is, if you've been in business for any amount of time, you realize there will always be critics. You're always going to have people who are going to disagree with you or not see things the way you see things. And that's okay. Just do it anyway. And that's what I say to people all the time. Whatever your fear might be, just acknowledge it, that yes, there are people who are going to disagree with this, maybe people who may not like what I write, but do it anyway, because there is an audience, believe me, there is an audience for what it is and they will find you and they will appreciate you. And it makes it all worth it when you have a book out there and that one person comes to you and says, this book helped me so much. Thank you. Hopefully it'll be more than one person, but when that one person comes and says that to you, it makes it all worth it. So that's the number one, is your fear of what will people think of me. You need to just plow through that and don't worry about it. You're doing this for the people who will appreciate your book. The second is your belief in self. Do you know enough? Sometimes people, when they approach this idea of writing a book, they are a little worried. They're thinking, do I know enough to fill a book? Am I an expert enough? Well, again, if you've been in business for at least 5 years or more, and it could even be as much as three years. I mean, it just depends on how much you have put into acquiring your knowledge base. Yes, you know a lot, and you probably know more. All you need really is to know a little bit more than the other person who's just starting out. That's all you need. So there's all sorts of levels regarding knowledge. And some people, they write a book and it's for the beginner. Some people will write a book and it's more for the intermediate person. And then some people will write a book for the advanced person. So there's different levels, and you're sharing your knowledge. And that is what's important. If you really want to help people, you want to share your knowledge, that's what you need to focus on. Not so much of, oh, do I know enough? You know enough. Okay, so that's what I'm going to say right there. You know enough. And the last one is, what if this book is a flop? So sometimes when people think about writing a book, they already put themselves way ahead in the future, after the book is published and nobody likes it. You don't know that, okay? You need to put the book out there first. And here's a thought. If you put the book out there and let's say it doesn't get the response that you were hoping, guess what? You've already learned so much through the process of writing and publishing a book that it's going to help you write the next book. So don't let that hold you back of, oh no, what if this doesn't go well? If you've written a book and you have really developed it well and edited it and you have put all sorts of helpful information, to me, the main reason to write a book is to establish yourself as an expert. And it's not so much of how many people have read your book. It's the fact that you wrote the book. That is what is really important. You wrote the book. You took the time to put your expertise into book form. So once it's out there, you don't need to worry that, oh gosh, what if it's a flop? Because it's already a success. You did it. You finished it. And believe me, there's many, many people who say they want to write a book and they don't finish it. So that in itself, the very fact that you wrote the book and published it already means you're a success. So these are just some words to think about as you wonder, like, is it time for me to write a book? Should I be going after this as a new goal? And I say, yes, of course, yes. So I'm here to encourage you and support you any way I can. Thanks for watching, and start today. Take out a notebook, take out a Word document, whatever you want, and start putting down some ideas for your book. And if you need any more thoughts or, some encouragement, reach out to me and I will do my best to do that. Thanks for watching.